All right, well, we are pleased to welcome back a familiar face to the studio. You may remember him from his days as co-host of our sister show, First Coast Living.
Ooh, look at that guy. He's handsome.
When he is not playing the role of an Emmy-nominated television host, he can often be found, jumping off buildings, taking hits, and dangling from speeding cars as the stunt double to Hollywood icon John Travolta. He has recently taken on a new role, sharing
I'm like, this is different.
You're like, this is me?
Wow.
I'm really cool.
And I didn't write that, by the way. I did not write that.
Well, he has taken on the adventures of a children's character of his own, his creation, Farful, and that's where this interview begins. We are pleased to welcome the author from Oolong, Panshoo, and Grey Bubble Go. Oh my goodness!
The more you say it, the more you get into it.
So thank you for coming and revisiting with us.
John Travolta. Oh, get out, girl. What are you talking about? You saw me at Home Goods. You just told me this weekend, and you didn't say hi.
Because you were at the register, you and your wife, and you were busy.
You can't be like, oh, there's Nick.
I'm like, oh, I'll see him on Friday. No big deal.
You were saving it.
Welcome to the chat. Yes. Welcome. How's it feel to be here with us, ladies?
I feel like a king right now.
Yeah, we like it.
Well.
All right, so tell us about this new venture. And I know that you've been working on this for so long.
Not so much a new venture.
No, but now it's really come to fruition. So give us a little backstory on it.
Well, it's hard to. Every story I give is like 20 minutes long, so I'm gonna try.
We don't have that much time.
Cut that down, bro.
We just shut you down right away, didn't we? Give us the Cliff Notes version.
I did a film here in 2001. First time I came here, basic, and didn't really discover the area. Went back to LA. John then told me we were coming back to do
John is Travolta?
Told me we were coming back to do Lonely Hearts in 2005. This time we shot all over the place, fell in love with Amelia Island, thought, wow, how cool would this be for the family to just chill, let's just be. My little guy was 2 at the time. Tyson was like 14 or something like that. I mean, it was just get away from LA. I came in one day and my wife Denise and Nikki, who was 2 at the time, 12 now, were drawing this cute, adorable little alien character with tennis shoes. And I went to bed with that image in my head that night. I woke up at 3 o'clock, exactly 3 o'clock, 3:00. Yeah. And I had his name, Farful Fulong.
Okay.
Right, of course, right?
Came to you in the dream.
In the dream. And then I thought of the hair, and then I thought of shampoo, and then shampoo was flipping into Panshoo. And I knew if I didn't, you know how this is. If you don't get up and write it down,
forget it.
As much as you say, I'm going to have it in.
Did you drink some stuff before you went to bed that night?
You stole my question.
Somebody slipped me a Mickey, I did, but I didn't have anything to drink. So I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wrote the title down exactly. Farful Fulong, I'm left-handed, from Oolong Panshoo and the Grey Bubble Goo.
Okay.
And then I wrote the story at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was done. I never changed a word. It's exactly how it came out of me that night. It was just a total inspiration.
Why did it take so long then to become real?
I'm doing stunts.
ADD. Did you not see what he does? I mean, hello.
He's a busy guy.
Yes.
Yeah, really. There was so much going on, and I didn't know. I mean, it's children's books. You know, I had music out at the time. I was doing the films. I was kind of all over the place, and I just didn't know what to do with it. So I ended up writing 2 more books.
Oh, okay.
Being inspired, and wrote 2 more books along the way, and just never really knew what to do with it. I had a aha moment. I was doing First Coast Living, 2014, about a year and a half ago, and Bill Dreyer, the curator of the art of Dr. Seuss, came on the show. And I got the thing in the morning, you know, we got the little breakdown, and I went,
ding, 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 ding. Is that a picture with him? Is that you with him?
Yeah, that's Bill Dreyer right there. So I couldn't have, like, the curator of the art of Dr. Seuss. As a kid, I didn't like to read until my mom read to me Dr. Seuss.
This book reminds me of Dr. Seuss.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's a huge compliment.
Yes.
And that's where it came from. When it
Very
came out,
different.
it felt
yes.
like, I don't know if I was channeling, I don't know how you want to put it, but I felt like
it
that's
reads
the
like
world
a
I was
Dr.
in.
Seuss. Yes, yes,
That's a huge compliment. So 5 minutes before we went live on First Coast Living, I'm like, I got to tell them the story, right? We're getting ready to go live. And I'm like, oh, I got to tell you my story. He's like, oh, that sounds cool, okay. And I tell him the story, because, you know, I just tell the story, right? I tell him the story, and at the end, he's like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, I hope that's good.
Yeah, I like your response so far.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. And he said, I get people telling me their kids' stories. You know, of course, anywhere I go, it's like the mayor has his story. And he said, I've never heard something that was so Seussian, yet fresh. And it feels like Seuss, but it's not Seuss. He was just, I mean, he was so complimentary. I'm like, wow. So, of course, when we went on and, you know, went live and then the show, I'm like, this is my new best friend.
Well, and that's just the way God does things, too. Just connect
There you go.
He puts people in your life for a reason.
That are supposed to be there. So he invited me to a big exhibit. I know I'm making, see, here we are, 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
I go to this big exhibit that he invited me to. At the end of it, he tells everybody the story of the morning and what happened. And then he says, actually, Nick is here. Nick, why don't you come up? All these people, you know, Seuss enthusiasts, and tell your story.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit the plot line? Tell us a little bit about the story.
Loren Panshoo, the tiny little black and white planet of Loren Panshoo, is being taken over by the gray bubble goo, and Farful has to find a way to save it. So he travels far away to the planet of color, the land where you live with your dad and your mother, and he trades the bubble goo, leaving something magnificent for the kids here on Earth, but what he takes back to his planet changes his planet forever.
Wow.
I gotta leave it open. Now you gotta read it.
That's
great.
So you have 3 kids.
I do.
What in the world did they think of their daddy coming up with this?
Oh, they love it. I mean,
Really?
Nikki, you know, he kind of inspired.
Were they a part of
Nikki
it?
was
Yeah.
Yeah, well, absolutely. They're 100% involved in this. So every morning, Nikki wakes up. He's like, I'm so excited. My son Tyson, who's 24, just flew in from LA. He's a cameraman on a TV show in LA. So he just flew in because he's going to be my hype guy at Wolfson's tomorrow, and then the hype guy at the public launch at the Bookmark this
So
week.
you're not traveling alone, though, to all these hype events.
Meaning?
You have someone here with you.
Well, you know, I was waiting for Farful is here. Farful Fulong from Oolong Panshoo. You made it.
And here's
Here's the book.
Now, is that the book you read to the kids?
This is the book that Farful, this is the one they tell on Oolong Panshoo. So when they tell it there, they got all the Fulongs are spread out across the land, and they tell the story out of here. And they tell it every night, don't you guys? Which is
pretty awesome.
amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
So,
Wow, this is
do you want
tremendous.
to see an illustration from the book?
Yeah,
or do we
please.
have time? I don't want to cover you up. Where's Tony go?
That's all right, I'm kind of short, not surprised.
So
Look at this, is gorgeous.
Nick, I am so proud of you.
Yeah, this is really great.
am.
And you're going on a tour, a hospital tour.
we are, and
wonderful.
it's so awesome. So Marilee Buckley she's on the women's board at Wolfson, and she had come to me and said, I know you're getting ready to launch this book. Would you mind coming to Wolfson Children's Hospital? Where do we put this thing? I don't even know where to put it. Balance it on my head. Come to Wolfson and do a reading. And that was the seed that made all of us, you know, my wife who's involved. I mean, this is a family affair.
So
We've got
cool.
Janice Binkley, everybody is involved for the right reasons. All to make a difference, make a change, inspire kids to want to read, and inspire kids to make them feel good. Think outside the box, you know what I mean?
Kudos to you for giving back, for doing that for those children, because you'd be amazing at what just doing something as simple as this means to this. So you
Well, this
gotta
hasn't
give
been
back
simple, I
because
can
of the
tell
way
you.
God gave you.
Yeah, but it's...
Well, Nick, will you
not.
please stick around through the commercial
I
break if you
absolutely-
don't
You have to stick
mind?
around. We can't get rid of the book.
Because I know
Get out of here.
on top of this,
Farful.
as everybody knows about you, you've got a whole bunch of other things and a couple big movies coming up that
We want to get in your
hear
business,
about,
in other
so
words.
it's going to be
We're gonna
in
get
just a
your
minute, so
business.
don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.